What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, we're going over the brand new tweet here from 7 Deadly Sins, and then also we're going to be going over the dev note that I actually did release this morning that I woke up to. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to cover this real quick, and then we'll talk about the dev note. So if you guys enjoy videos like this, man, definitely make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, turn on post notifications, all that good stuff, guys. I appreciate all the support, and with that out of the way, man, let's hop in. And yeah, let's go over it. So the first thing here, guys, is that we had the announcement for the live stream being a 7 catastrophes. So 7 plagues translates to 7 catastrophes. This update will be on June 26th, or this live stream. So what's gonna happen is tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow morning, we're gonna get the live stream, and then yeah, actually we could check what the time frame is for it. I'm gonna click on it right here. So yeah, 21 hours. Yeah, so tomorrow morning I'll have the live stream ready and we'll react to it together, guys. But yeah, in 21 hours it says will be the live stream. So yeah, no, that's pretty much the main information from the live stream. Notice it's gonna be a 7 catastrophes one. And another thing as well, guys, that we actually knew it was gonna be a live stream, and they announced it a few days ago. No one really picked up on it, but right here, yeah, it was during the broadcast. They will receive 30 Super Awakening coins. So when they say broadcast, I was like, okay, we know it's gonna be a live stream, and I took note of that as well. Yeah, that's pretty much the information right there. Let's hop into the dev note now, guys, and talk about what we got coming to Grand Cross in terms of, you know, just quality of life or whatever they, you know, whatever they discuss. So hopping in. Hello everyone, I am Koopy, producer of the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. Hello players, are you doing well? The 5th anniversary Grand Festival, which was held, which heralded the final chapter of the 7 Deadly Sins and the beginning of a new story. The 7 Deadly Sins, the 4 Nights of Apocalypse, is also drawing, wait, what? I guess drawing to an end, I mean like the prologue, I guess. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to all players who enjoyed the various updates and events we prepared to commemorate our 5th anniversary. We believe the most important thing about Grand Cross is creating it together with our players. As always, we will continue to make every effort. In this dev note, we will inform you about additional improvements planned following the 5th year anniversary update, as well as updates to the chapter story. And that brings us the June developer notes. In the 5th anniversary update, we reorganized the homework content and improved the UI. In order to continue making improvements to the content and system, we plan to continue to check and improve shortcomings in the second half of this year. That's really good. In this June update, we will be improving the usability of the game system so that you can enjoy Grand Cross more comfortably, and we will be focusing on convenience so that you can easily check various information in the game. That's nice. So starting with the first thing, usability improvements. Over the course of 5 years, various new content and character development elements have been added to Grand Cross. In the process, content that requires time to play, such as Monster Battle and Underground Labyrinth, has been added, and various character development elements have been added, which has increased the time required for character development and setting. With this update, we plan to make time-consuming battles shorter and settings easier. That's nice. So the first thing is the addition of triple battle speed. Wow, I mean, Grand Cross has always wanted a triple battle or a triple speed function. We plan to add a triple or a 3 times battle speed mode for content that takes longer to play. The target content is Demonic Beast Battle, Heroes Arena, Training Cave, and Underground Labyrinth. The speed of the corresponding content will be 3 times faster when the speed is enabled, so you'll be able to play faster. Second, improved speed of changing equipment options. So when changing equipment options and values using items such as anvils, we plan to improve the time-consuming process by setting target values so that you can play in a shorter time when preparing new equipment with options you want. That's pretty good. And then third, the addition of costume bulk upgrade feature. When upgrading costumes, we plan to improve the system so you can upgrade them all at once with the maximum rarity if you have enough upgrading materials, rather than upgrading them step by step through rarity levels. That's nice. So you could just go from, you know, straight to UR from like SR or whatever. That's pretty nice. Fourth, the addition of the Mass Awakening feature. In the previous update, we consolidated the simplified character awakening materials that required a large number of different materials. In addition to this, we are planning to add a feature that allows you to awaken all at once to the desired stage. This specific awakening feature will be applied in the same way as the current feature that allows you to progress all at once by selecting the Super Awakening stage. There you go. So that's pretty good. And then fifth, improvements to the artifact multi-opening feature. We'll improve the issue where you can only open up to, they said issue. We will improve the issue where you can only open up to 5 artifact card packs at a time when opening them when you had a large number of them. We plan to add a feature that allows you to open up to the amount you own at once. That's so good, man. Instead of 5 at once, we could do, you know, 25, 26, whatever. Literally anything more than 5 they'll let you open now. That's a W. Moving on from that, we got improvements to the information provision, UI and UX. In this update, we are planning to make improvements to make it easier to check in-game information. In particular, we want to make improvements to make it easier to check information in the game, such as the inconvenience of checking various buff and debuff information through Balor's Eye during battle, and the difficulty of comparing basic stats of equipment. First, improved confirmation of buff/debuff information during battle. Among the various information that can be checked using the Evil Eye of Balor during battle, we plan to improve the UI and information display so that you can check the application status of buffs and debuffs, which has been a large impact of judging the battle situation in detail for each character. That's true. So buffs and debuffs are usually on the bottom left of the character when you click on them, right? And like in a battle, and so it's kind of hard to like really notice that, so I get that. Secondly, basic stat gauge display on the equipment information screen. When you have a lot of equipment, the basic stat of each piece of equipment is displayed only as a number, making it difficult to intuitively compare the status. Therefore, in this update, we will improve it so that when selecting the equipment, you can immediately check the basic stats of the equipment by displaying the gauge without having to open the screen to change the stats of the equipment. That's good. The stats of the gauge will be displayed externally, and some of the UI configurations, such as the existing stats change button, will also be changed. So that's pretty good change right there, guys. Third, the addition of the Legend Evolution character filter function. With the release of Legendary Evolution feature for characters who meet the conditions for Legendary Evolution will be highlighted on the character screen, but if the conditions are not met, it will be difficult to tell if the character is eligible for LR Evolution. To improve this inconvenience, we plan to add a feature that allows you to filter and check the characters eligible for Legendary Evolution. So you'll be able to pretty much filter characters that you haven't gotten LR, even if you don't have the resources to do it. They'll show it there in that filter. That's nice. Alright, in addition, we will improve the visibility of normal/hell difficulty switch button when challenging boss battles, and also we plan to fix the alignment information on the team information screen that was not saved when changing devices, so that they will be maintained even when changing devices. That's good. And then we plan to gradually improve any inconvenience of time-consuming aspects that have arisen in the long service that we have provided. We will continue to closely review and incorporate feedback from our players. So definitely good changes though, guys, for the most part, from the usability improvements and the UI. I am liking it, man. I mean, triple speed is a big W. I mean, that makes, you know, clearing a lot of these like monotonous content in Grand Cross a lot quicker. So that's a W. Moving on from that though, guys, we do got the 7 Catastrophes chapter update. We plan to update the new chapter of the 7 Plagues or 7 Catastrophes story at the end of June. Since the 7 Deadly Sins and Ragnarok stories have been released, it's been a while since we last showed it. Before the new update or the new chapter of 7 Catastrophes, we would like to ask for your understanding. Okay, so let's read what they got. So Sacrifice, which was first revealed in March of last year, it's crazy, March of last year, y'all. Is a new side chapter that includes the episodes of the 7 Catastrophes or 7 Plagues. The background setting that has been shown in character explanation and quest events until then was officially unveiled as a story chapter. At the time of the update, many players were interested in the official chapter of the 7 Catastrophes and said that the story was interesting, but we also received feedback that it was a shame the story chapter did not include voice acting. I know a lot of people actually were, you know, very confused about it not including voice acting. Actually, I remember when it came out that time, I know Marilli was making a big fuss about it. I wasn't really like that, concerned really, but for sure, I mean, voice acting adds a lot of immersion in the story, man. So, you know, definitely something that I'm glad they realized was a problem. So when the Sacrifice chapter was being developed, we proceeded with the production assuming the voice acting would be recorded, but there were problems with the updated schedule, voice actor casting, and recording schedule while chapters 1 and 2 were being produced at the same time. So we had no choice but to update it without voice acting. So pretty much chapter 1 and 2 were never gonna have voice acting, but I guess they plan to do it after the fact, I guess. The Sacrifice Chapter 2 schedule for the update this time will be updated without voice, but from the upcoming Chapter 3 update, we will plan to unveil it with the voice properly applied. We apologize to players who have been waiting for the 7 Catastrophes chapter that we're not able to unveil a high quality story. Yeah, so I feel like, you know, for the most part, people were only really, you know, kind of mad the fact that there was no voice acting. If you guys don't know, a lot of the Catastrophes characters have really good voice actors. I think one of them is Hu Tao from Genshin. I know that voice actor is big though. Forgot her name. But one of them is that, and then, yeah, like, there's a bunch of big voice actors, so I get it. Like, you know, it's kind of hard getting the scheduling, even casting some of the VAs. They had to obviously cast, you know, some of the new characters from Catastrophe, so, yeah, that's definitely, you know, something good to know, right? That's definitely very transparent from the devs. However, we want to maintain the completeness of content even through subsequent updates. We consider the possibility of making this a reality after taking into account various aspects, such as how to respond after content's already been revealed to players and adjusting the additional recording schedule. It is not easy to update a chapter that's already been released, but as many of you have told us in the April survey, the story content is what people are most looking forward to. Furthermore, since the 7 Plagues or 7 Catastrophes chapter is not updated frequently, we decided the best way to respond to the interest and love you have shown in Grand Cross is to improve the completeness of the story chapter even through subsequent updates. Therefore, we are currently adjusting the cast recording schedule and recording the voices that have not yet been recorded so that they can be applied to the 7 Catastrophes chapter in the future update W. So that means I guess they're going to update chapter 1 and 2 eventually as well. We strive to present the 7 Catastrophes story with a high level of completion just like the 7 Deadly Sins story. We hope you continue to show interest in our products, and that is the developer note right there, guys. So yeah, I mean, in terms of the entire developer note, guys, I mean, you know, we learned a lot of things. They're definitely doing a lot of improvements in terms of just, you know, clearing things in Grand Cross to make it a lot quicker. And then we got a bunch of UI improvements, which I think is really good. Like seeing basic stats of equipment is really nice. Checking to see what debuffs are on the enemy a lot quicker is really nice. So things like that I think are really good. And in the Catastrophes chapter here where they mentioned that, you know, they weren't able to get voice acting for the first 2, that's pretty transparent from the devs. At least they're letting us know, like, that was a problem they had in development because of, you know, casting and you know, recording schedule. Like, obviously, you know, everyone is a busy person, you know what I mean? So having to get everyone, you know, sorted out for, you know, recording and scheduling and all that. So yeah, I mean, that's definitely something I assume they were you know, had kind of issues with, and yeah, I mean, that was the case. And now chapter 3, whenever we do get that, will have voice acting. Chapter 1 and 2, until they add it after the fact, will not have voice acting till then, guys. But yeah, I mean, pretty transparent from the devs, man. Shout out to the devs right there. I am excited, and they did mention again on the live stream notice that this is what they were talking about, these 7 catastrophes, right? 7 plagues updates. So yeah, guys, tomorrow morning I will schedule the stream. We will be watching it together, and we'll see exactly what we got going on in terms of the update, man. Sobnok, do we got Sobnok? Do we got you know, an eviler Lilia? I know Merly said that to me. That was funny. But yeah, no, let me know in the comment section below who you guys want to see with the update. That's gonna be it for the video. Hope you guys did enjoy, and we'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out. Have a good rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.